After weeks of speculation, former North Carolina Governor, Democrat Roy Cooper, announced he will run for Senate. North Carolina is expected to have one of the most hotly contested Senate races in the country. Now the Republican Senator Thom Tillis has announced he won't run for re-election. Republican National Committee Chair and Western North Carolina native Michael Whatley is expected to enter the race on the GOP side. He's already gotten strong backing from President Trump to run. State government reporter Will Dorn joins us now. Will, let's start with the issues. What will former Governor Cooper and the Democrats be focusing on this election cycle?
You know, healthcare and the economy are going to be two major issues of this election. Obviously, one of Governor Cooper's signature accomplishments when he was governor was Medicaid expansion, and Trump's recent budget bill, the One Big Beautiful Bill, would slash that in North Carolina, take healthcare away from nearly 700,000 people who got it from Medicaid expansion. So he's going to be heavily focused on that. That's also obviously the reason why Thom Tillis is no longer running for re-election. He voted against the bill because of these Medicaid cuts. So this is an issue that has some bipartisanship behind it. You know, Democrats see a big opening here. Cooper, in his announcement video this morning, has also spoken a lot about economic inequality. We can expect him to focus on tariffs, on tax cuts for the wealthy, other policies of Trump administration congressional Republicans that he is going to frame as being bad for everyday average North Carolinians.
Let's go ahead and hop to the other side. Senator Thom Tillis has held this seat since 2014. Republicans will want to hold it to stop Democrats' hope of flipping control of the U.S. Senate. What will their focus be on for this campaign, Will?
You know, we've already seen it start. Cooper just announced Monday morning, and even before he announced, Republicans already had ads out against him, calling him part of a woke agenda, catering to far left interests. So they're really going to try to hammer him as being out of touch with North Carolinians, as an elite, someone who's, you know, part of kind of the DC swamp, even though he's been in local North Carolina politics his entire life. So they're going to hammer those issues hard. They're going to hit him on immigration, on transgender issues, some issues that, you know, he had taken stances with vetoes, for instance, as governor, vetoing bills on some of those things from the Republican-led state legislature here. So they're going to look at those things. They're going to look at probably his record on natural disaster responses, going back to Hurricane Matthew close to a decade ago, Hurricane Florence. So they think that they've got some ammunition to take him on. But of course, Roy Cooper, going back to the mid-'80s, has never lost an election in North Carolina. So this is going to be a tough ask for the Republicans.
So a rare situation here in general, right? We have no incumbent in this race, but chances are we know who will represent the Democrats and Republicans. We also still have well over a year until this election. What can North Carolinians expect, Will?
Yeah, you know, we are a key battleground state, and a lot of the other presidential battlegrounds don't have U.S. Senate races in 2026. So it's really tons and tons of focus, both attention and money, going to be on North Carolina. This year, the race has already started. We are a year and a half out, and it's just going to ramp up from here. It's going to get ugly early. There's going to be a ton of money, ton of ads in this race, and we could still see some more candidates jump in. You know, obviously these are some big names that we're talking about, but candidate filing period isn't until December, and we could definitely see some more people jump into this race in the next few months.
A long time to go still until this election. Thank you, Will. Well, more coverage on Cooper's announcement on WRAL throughout the day and week. Plus, check out all our state politics reporting at the NC Capitol section on WRAL.com.